Hola a todos, aquí vuestro amigo y vecino Pachiu18 en un nuevo directo con Robocop. A ver si funciona todo bien, vamos a comprobar. Robocop, vamos a ser el brazo metálico de la ley. A ver, parece que estamos. Creo que se escucha bien, no sé. Creo que sí. A ver, opciones, y eso vamos a bajar un poco el audio. Aplicar. Y así vosotros oís más mi voz. Y no sé si podré calibrar un poquito más el micrófono. Ajustar nivel de micro. A ver. Poquito aquí. Un poquito más. Vale. Yo creo que por ahí anda bien. Vamos a probar. Bueno, chicos, en cualquier caso me vais diciendo si hay alguien que entra y me vais comentando. Preparad aquí mi Coca-Cola. Y nada, vamos a jugar, ya está empezado el juego, ¿vale? Solo que pues está en una misión para encontrar el asesino del cadáver ese. Que ha sido asesinada la pobre mujer. Y tenemos que ir hasta allí. Accede al set de rodaje, supuestamente un extraterrestre, que es lo que dice el testigo, ese que está allí. Una extraterrestre ha matado a esta mujer. Obviamente no es extraterrestre, sino que aquí al lado están haciendo una película y dicen que podría ser del rodaje de allá. Entonces vamos a ver qué pasa. ¿Quién mató a Casey Carmel? Casey Cage. A Alex Cage. Mola un montón cómo está recreada la ciudad. Va a ser un juego indie. Está muy bien. Son los mismos que hicieron los de... Los mismos que hicieron los de Terminator. Mira, un bolso robado. Solo que a mí Terminator me gusta, pero no es una de las sagas que tal. Y el sistema de juego RPG me da un poco de pereza. Eso de nivel de arma, nivel de personaje, los enemigos tienen barra de vida y tal. Este es un juego un poco más directo y muy sangriento, muy violento, y es lo que me trajo, porque a mí esas cosas me llamaría psicópata, pero a mí cuando hay gore, buen gore en un juego, buah, me encanta. Y este tiene muy buen gore que haces unos destropicios a la gente increíbles. Pero mira qué ciudad, Buah, es que el juego te mete en su mundo increíble. Y vas ahí y puedes hasta poner multas. Si hay uno que está mal estacionado al lado de una fuente estas de bomberos y tal, le puedes multar. Está bueno. Vale, vamos a llegar aquí al set de rodaje. Como veis, vamos como Robocop, lentos. A ver qué nos cuenta.
What is happening here?
They're shooting a TV commercial for Sunblock 5000.
Night does not seem an appropriate time for such practice.
Yeah, they ran into some problems, and it's running later than expected.
I swear, we're staying here until we finish, or you're doing it without me.
Jerry, don't you think you're being unreasonable?
You better find us another understudy so we can get this over with.
Let him in. We don't want to hinder the work of law enforcement.
A ver. Tú, déjame pasar. Saco mi pipa y vamos.
I have reason to believe that someone from your crew is involved in a crime. We found a green-blue substance like your sunblock at the crime scene. The suspect was driving a van with a custom extended wheelbase.
We use a lot of different vans, but I would know if they're the type you're looking for.
In that case, I would like to look around.
Actually, you could be of some use to me, too. I have a problem here, and its name is Jerry.
Jerry Jenkins.
I need a reason to cancel his contract, and I think you could find one for me.
That does not sound like a task of a police officer.
But it could be, though. I'm sure he's guilty of something. You just have to find out what it is. I can give you access to anything without a warrant.
Tu propuesta es reprobable. El culpable pagará. Solo busco justicia. Solo busco
I only
justicia.
carry out the request of justice.
I believe that. Dig deep. I bet Mr. Big Shot doesn't have a clear conscience. Start with the computer. There's a list of vehicles allowed to park on set there. But look for something on Jenkins, too.
Vale. Tenemos el área de investigación. Claro, es que supuestamente el cadáver que había aparecido tenía una sustancia viscosa verde que supuestamente aparece en este... que están utilizando en este rodaje. Por eso hemos venido ahí a ver. Vale, sería el... Mira, la sustancia verde. El sunblock. Analizamos. El actor principal coincide con la descripción del sospechoso. Ah. ¿Qué más tenemos por ahí? Vale, ya está el ordenador. Vamos a mirar aquí. Mira. La sustancia verdosa. Sunblock 5000. La sustancia que coincide con la hallada en el cuerpo de la víctima. Ruedas. Las huellas de los neumáticos de distancia entre ejes coinciden. Coinciden con el coche que habían encontrado allí. Vale, vamos a buscar más pistas. Tú. Bueno, voy a buscar primero más información. A ver si luego me va a hacer falta información. Mira, aquí hay. Aquí está el ordenador que me dijeron. Usa el ordenador. Vale, bandeja de entrada, 0 mensajes. Nicky Troy, preparación para el tiroteo nocturno. Nicky Troy, ayudante de la jefa del set. Teresa Robinson. Tema, preparación para el tiroteo nocturno, cosas que hacer. Entregada hoy, 6:14. No te preocupes, Tess, yo me ocupé de todo. Pero es necesario que sepas que a la gente le da miedo trabajar de noche. Igual podrías facilitar más guardaespaldas. Coches con permiso para aparcar en el set. Nick Troy, ayudante de la jefa, para Teresa Robinson. Asunto, coches que pueden aparecer en el set. Actualizado. Entrega ayer, 12:43. Esos son los números, más una furgoneta adicional, fuera del equipo. Vale, el asunto de Jerry. De Barney Burke para Teresa Robinson. Asunto de Jerry. Ayer 7:53. Teresa, me he enterado de que has tenido dificultades trabajando con Jerry. Cuánto lo siento, te lo ruego, discúlpalo. Está de un humor de perro, ya lo sabes. Ya sabes lo sensible que son los artistas. Por suerte, llevo siendo su agente al tiempo suficiente como para saber lo que sería de ayuda. La compañía de una chica guapa. No te preocupes, yo organizaré todo. Tú cárgalo a la cuenta del cliente y solucionalo. Nada. Vale. Pues vamos a hablar con este tipo.
The evidence I have gathered shows that you are connected to the investigation that I am conducting.
So what?
Estabas hasta arriba de Sunblock. Tus mensajes demuestran tu implicación.
I read your messages. They seem to connect you with the case. Would you like to explain?
You've read my private messages? How did you get access to them? That bitch sent you after me, didn't she? She's looking for a way to screw me over and hide her incompetence. You want to investigate something, then ask her about the guy she hired as the understudy. His face looks like a walking mugshot. On top of that, I bet he's the one who stole my ring. See what she has to say about him, pal.
Así que hay un doble. Señora. Me han dicho que hay un doble.
I spoke with Jenkins. He mentioned that you hired a criminal. This individual may be the perpetrator I am looking for.
You mean the understudy? Did Jenkins tell you that I hired him? He was the one who recommended him for the job.
A ver.
Don't believe me? Check the camera footage to see what good friends they are.
Why did you hire the understudy?
Jenkins' contract says he will not use sunblock, and none of the professional understudies wanted to do it either. They all say it's toxic. So I had no choice. Jenkins brought a guy and said he could do the job.
Where is the understudy now?
I have no idea. And that's the whole point. We can't keep shooting because he's disappeared. I hope the guy's in the hospital or worse, because if he's not, I'll kill him myself. It's a joke, of course. You understand jokes, don't you?
Show me the footage.
Así que hay un suplente, como un doble.
Check the camera footage.
Porque él no quería ponerse el sunblock. Y contrató a un criminal en esta ciudad, en Detroit. Vamos, está todo lleno de criminales. Y además le robó el anillo. A ver.
Who are you, pal?
Your agent sent me. Special services. Pussies, man. I've got a place.
Of course, Mr. Jenkins, I'll take
Take it and get lost. The smell of hard-boiled eggs mixing with this green shit makes me want to puke. Looking at your face doesn't help either. You mentioned something about special services.
Only the best in Detroit.
I find that hard to believe.
I've got just the girl for you. Her name's Casey. She's...
No names.
What the fuck. Así que esto es un proxeneta o algo de eso. A ver tú. Te va a caer la del pulpo.
Your understudy offered you the services of a prostitute. She was likely the prostitute who was killed.
People offer me things all the time, but that doesn't mean I accept every one of them.
Ocultar información es delito. O confiesa ya o veremos. Confiesa ya
I
o
have
te
an
mato.
offer for you. You can confess everything now, or you can get in trouble later.
Have you ever considered becoming a producer? You got a flair for it. You know what? Now that I think about it, why shouldn't I help the law enforcement of this here beautiful city?
Where can I find the understudy?
He works at a gas station nearby. But I don't think that's his main source of income.
I am not done with you yet. Do not leave the city.
Uy. Muchacho, flequillitos. Te vas a venir conmigo en algún momento. Tenemos que ir a la gasolinera. Sí, que está ahí al fondo, es verdad. A por el tipo proxeneta, supongo. Se va ofreciendo a chicas por ahí, supongo que ese será su negocio. Y seguro que algo más. Porque en esta ciudad como que abunda una droga que se llama nuke, que es como la droga de... bueno, de este universo, y casi todo el mundo la consume y la ciudad está hecha una mierda, así que también tendrá algo relacionado con eso. A ver si de paso hay algún delito, no. Yo saco la pipa y me lío a tiros aquí. Mira. La sustancia. Echar abajo, está muy precipitado, ¿no? Echar abajo. Ya estamos entrando con unas intenciones interesantes. ¿No hay otra opción? No, no hay otra opción, así que no, no, por mí vale. Vamos allá. Echar abajo. Sí. el suplente. Está aquí. Mírale. Tío.
Sunblock is the least of your worries.
Look, I know why you're here, but I'm innocent! I swear!
You are being detained in connection with the murder of Casey Carmel. If you require medical attention, it will be given to you.
I didn't do it! Jenkins killed her! Jerry Jenkins, the guy from TV! You have to believe me!
You will make your statement at the station.
And you'll let Jenkins walk free! He's the one who killed Casey! They met here yesterday!
Casey's body was covered in sunblock. The evidence points to you.
I arranged the meeting, I admit, but I was gone when this happened. When I came back, she was already dead, and I decided to get rid of the body. Jenkins is the only one who could have done it.
Why would Jenkins be meeting a prostitute here when there is a motel across the street?
His agent got a hold of me and told me that the guy values his privacy. The money was good, and I was able to provide him with a discreet option.
And Jenkins was happy with the arrangement.
He was bitching at first, but when he saw Casey, he stopped being so picky.
Why would Jenkins kill that woman?
I don't know. I wasn't there.
Are you stalling?
She may have mentioned something about wanting to blackmail Jenkins, but I knocked the idea out of her head. At least I think I did.
Why did you not go to the police?
What would I say? That a famous celebrity killed a street prostitute in the back of my gas station? That's a bit much even for this city.
Dumping that woman's body in a dumpster seemed like a better idea to you?
It's not my fault that people would rather believe a guy from TV over me.
Vale, sí que la mató
I
aquí
will
detrás.
verify your version of events, but you will still suffer the consequences of the actions you have taken.
Pues sí.
Hurry up, please! It
Vale.
burns!
Vale, cállate porque tienes una voz que... Mira, está la furgoneta que andamos buscando. Está la furgoneta. Tienes una voz, madre de Dios. Alguna cosilla que encontremos. No. Vale, aquí. Abrir. Vale, tío. Joder. Tú, ¿aquí dónde la mató? El Jerry Jenkins. Madre mía. Esto mola un huevo buscar pruebas, Sangre. Grupo de sangre me coincide con la muestra así de la señora. Café de Jerry Jenkins. Y la arma homicida. Sí, fue Jerry Jenkins. ¿Y esto? Hay un cuarto oculto aquí. ¿Cómo accedemos a él? Vale, vamos a ver qué pasa. Qué guapo está esto, Hostia, tío, ¿en serio? ¿Y también la grababa? Joder, tío. Vaya panda. Mira, hago bolso. Encima le robó el bolso encima. ¿Por qué me amenazas, Casey? Solo soy médico, no puedo ayudarte con temas financieros. El precio de los ciudadanos y los cuidados paliativos ha aumentado para todo el mundo, no solo para tu madre. En todo caso, por el dinero que me pagas, nadie está recibiendo un cuidado profesional como el de ella. Te recuerdo que todo esto se acabará si encuentras a mi esposa, lo nuestro. O sea, le daba dinero para que la madre tenga cuidados paliativos. Interesante. ¡A la mierda! Buah, está jodido este cabrón.
So, did you find anything?
According to the evidence, Jenkins is guilty of the murder of Casey Carmel.
I told you!
However, you are guilty of concealing a crime and
Pues sí.
desecration of a corpse. I will call medical assistance. You will be taken in when your condition permits.
Pues sí, porque este ocultó el cuerpo, lo cambió de sitio. Eres cómplice. Al fin y al cabo. Y vamos a detener a ese cabrón. Están chulas estas historias, a mí me encantan. Están muy bien. A ver si encontramos que a veces hay algún bolso robado o algo.
I can't let you in,
No dejar que
Robo.
entrar, Robo.
We're in the middle of a shot.
This cannot wait.
They say that 20 seconds in the California sunshine is too much these days. Ever since we lost the ozone layer.
I have a solution for you if you are looking for some protection against that California sunshine.
The hell?
A stay in Detroit prison. Jerry Jenkins, you are under arrest for the murder of Casey Carmel.
I seen you on TV. You're glitching again. Ah, it hurts. For fuck's sake, it hurts.
Ven por culo este. Hala. Muy bien, Robo. Curtido. ¿Esto qué es? Vamos a un trofeo. Ayuda a los agentes Cruz y O'Neill a resolver el caso de asesinato. Muy bien. Vale, pues ahora tenemos que ir a hacer la principal, que será una secundaria, ¿eh? Conducir hasta el antiguo matadero. Tenemos que encontrar... Bueno, lo pondrá por aquí, objetivo. Debes comprobar si el intento de Scott de contactar con el tipo nuevo en la ciudad ha llegado a buen puerto. Quizás puedas encontrar información sobre el paradero de Scott en los recreativos del centro, que los miembros de la banda suelen frecuentar. Servir y proteger. O sea, falta infracciones. Me faltó una infracción. Hostia, qué susto. Ha caído mi montaña de platos. ¿Qué infracciones habrá todavía por aquí? Esto me lo pateé bien. Pero no sé qué infracciones habrá. ¿Aquí he ido? Sí, aquí está. Vamos a entrar en una recreativa. Bueno, si no lo encontramos tampoco pasa nada, ¿sabes? ¿Y esto? Ah, este es el... Bueno, si no lo encontramos, repito, no pasa nada. Seguimos con la misión principal. Porque yo estuve dando vueltas por aquí. Supuestamente tienes que 6 delitos que están activos por el mapa. Y tú vas y dices, y lo solucionas. Pensaba que el que estábamos haciendo era el que... pues el que me faltaba, pero parece ser que no. Entonces, pues nada, seguiré, moveré por aquí un poquito a ver qué encontramos, pero no parece haber mucha cosa. Vale, vamos, mira, aquí he vuelto a esto, así que nada, vamos a ir a objetivos diversos. Vamos a la búsqueda de Scott. Ya estamos aquí. Vamos para allá. Sí, a ver. ¿Qué voy a hacer?
This is where Soot is supposedly hiding.
Can't really call it hiding if you send invitations to the whole city. I bet Rudy forgot about us.
At least I will not feel bad crashing his party.
Murphy, I was thinking about what happened to you at the TV station. Maybe you shouldn't...
No need for alarm. Becker's chip is keeping my circuits in check.
You're more than just circuits, Murphy. Underneath all that metal, there's still you.
Alex Murphy is gone. He lost his life.
And despite that burden, you carry on. You've done more for this city dead than anyone has alive. That has to count for something. I'm gonna shut up now. Just take this little something to remind you of what I've just said. Open it the next time Becker gets under your skin. Also, don't forget you have a partner who's counting on you.
Muy bien. Vale, aquí se puede esconder Scott. Es que era una misión que tuvimos más atrás.
I suppose it fits those animals. Place looks deserted. Are you sure your junkie friend didn't mix up the venues?
He is the type who likes to mix things up. We shall have to see.
Tuvo como una visión donde se vio... donde se vio a él, a Alex Murphy, quien es supuestamente, quien es Robocop, quien era antes, y entonces le dejó así un poco tocado. Bueno, claro, va recordando quién era. Mira que yo Robocop he visto las películas, pero hace mucho tiempo, cuando era pequeño, y la verdad es que no me acuerdo de casi nada, y ahora las quiero ver porque me encanta el universo, el diseño de Robocop y tal. Pero no lo encuentro por ningún sistema por ninguna de estos de pago, de estos de, yo que sé, Netflix o HBO o no sé qué. Así que a ver si las consigo y me las veo. Había un remake que salió de las películas que eran malísimas, así que esa es la última que vi, la más cercana. ¿Cómo está esto, no?
Cannot go this way. We would need a
Como
warrant.
una orden judicial.
I can't believe those stupid directives are still holding you back. Go ahead, partner.
Joder. Gracias, Lewis. Uf, pinta mal esto.
Ooh, the stench.
Sí, sí.
Someone missed potty training.
Alguien no encontró un váter a tiempo. ¿Qué es esto? Ropa. Un reloj robado, mira. Son como no coleccionables, sino cositas para subir de experiencia y esto. Mira, nuke. Esto es la droga. La droga que toman estos. Sigamos avanzando. Y el tiroteo de este juego es increíble. Mola un montón. Uy, 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 uy. Esto es muy grande, ¿eh? Mira, un periódico.
If Sid is such a great performer, shouldn't there be a big line in here?
Regardless of his vocal abilities, I still want to see him sing.
Nuevo rey. Parece que estamos afrontando el nacimiento de un nuevo imperio de la droga. Aunque Cain, señor de la droga y creador de la nuke, ha muerto y su culto se ha disuelto, las fábricas de estupefacientes siguen funcionando. Mientras el nuke siga devastando las calles de Detroit, parece que alguien le ha sucedido a Cain. La cuestión es quién se ha sentado en el trono del rey de la droga y qué va a hacer las autoridades municipales y la policía al respecto. Claro, le está sustituyendo otro capo de la droga, yo que sé cómo llamarlo. Mira. También tenemos visión nocturna, ¿vale? Un huevo, haces así, no ves nada y haces pop, visión nocturna. Está guapo. Y esto es el antiguo matadero que supuestamente hace fiestas aquí ilegales. Y supuestamente había un vamos allá. Echar abajo. Hay unos cuantos, hay muchos aquí. Joder, nos están lanzando granadas a saco. Se mueve. Vale, hay que tener cuidado, ¿eh? Uf, cómo suena la cabeza, chaval. Uf, me ha hecho daño, ¿eh? Vamos a darle con algo más grande. Ay, por culo. Están arriba, ¿no? Vamos a cambiar. Carga. Hay uno en esa dirección. ¿Estará arriba? Ahí va. Wow. Hay más. Cabrón. Uf.
This building is clear. Let's head outside.
Está muy bien. Sí, voy. Estoy aquí dando un voltio.
That is
Mira
when
aquí.
having a conversational partner comes in handy.
Nuke, ya ves. Nada. Y ahí arriba acabar. A ver si encontramos algo. Mira, balas. Lo tengo en difícil. Así que alguna vez nos matarán. Mira, qué cosita nos le vamos a dejar, Dinero. Una caja fuerte. Dinero falsificado, dinero falsificado. A ver si encontramos para abrir esa caja fuerte. Porque es con el nivel 6 de ingeniería. Tenemos un punto. Habilidades, ingeniería. O sea, a nivel 6 será hacerte 6 de estas, ¿no? Uf. Con este. Claro, 3 y 3, 6, sí. Vale, pues por ahora blindaje, vitalidad. Escenario. Rebote. Te permite alcanzar a los enemigos escondidos a cubierto haciendo botar las balas en dirección en determinados lugares. Activa la visión Robocop para poder usarla. Hostia. Puedo rebotar balas. Vale, pues esa combinación... Si no encontramos ningún papelito... Va a estar chungo porque no... Si no hay papel... Difícilmente podemos saber la combinación de la caja fuerte. Así que nada, vamos a continuar porque no la vamos a encontrar. No, a lo mejor no está aquí, o a lo mejor la saben los señores y... Ya los señores mucho hablar, no creo. Ahora podemos rebotar balas, a ver qué tal. Haciendo así supuestamente. Nuke. Oh, mierda.
You'll make a fine trophy.
You're okay there, Murphy?
Behind you!
Up you get, big man. They're closing in on us.
Nos han atacado con una de estas, tío. ¿Qué dices tú?
I'm invincible!
Como más grande ya. Vamos a cambiar. Andamos bien de vida.
It's gonna go boom!
Madre de Dios, son como suicidas, tú. Bueno, uno. Ahí creo que hay otro. Lleva casco. Joder, puta. Ahí va. Vale. Ahí. Uno menos. Wow. Tío, he rebotado la bala, qué chulo. Cuidado. Ah, me la ha quitado. Quería rebotar la bala. ¡Wow! ¡Buah! Y explota. Vale, ese era el último, creo.
Let's split up. You clear this floor. I'll check upstairs.
Lewis, wait!
Don't worry, partner. We'll stay in contact.
Ten cuidado, Lewis. Ten cuidado. Confío en ti, pero con cuidadito, Mola de rebotar las balas. Vamos a ver si encontramos alguna cosita. Pistola 9 milímetros, no, yo creo mi pistola. Tenemos el AK, a ver si encontramos munición. Mira, información. Esto es un asunto preocupante. Si encontramos a alguien del personal del laboratorio consumiendo más de 4 dosis de núcleo por turno, subido a las cintas transportadoras trabajando sin la mascarilla, será severamente castigado por un día de desintoxicación. Va muy en serio, Scott. Así que un día sin ponerte hasta las cejas. Hasta los criminales están organizados. Nivel 2. No podemos curarnos. Hay que andar con ojo porque aunque seamos una máquina de matar, también sufrimos daños, ¿eh? Hay que entrar aquí, ¿no? Trabajo. Carajo. Wow. Fíjate que me gusta más la micro que esta. Para sitios cerrados y más cortos es mejor. Joder, el escenario esto. Wow. Vale, está aquí. Qué susto. Estaba esperando el cabrón. Vale. Además hay más balas de la UCI. Supuestamente Lewy nos cubre desde arriba, así que épico. Bien. Sí, parece que hay un concierto. Hostia, esto se va a liar. Bueno, buena, ¿eh?
Decided to join us. Now the real show is about to go down. If you're a real torchhead, shoot that motherfucking tin can till it fucking rattles. And I'll take this opportunity to moisturize these golden vocal cords. Let's stay right there, everybody.
¿Qué dices? Ha matado a un civil. Pensaba que había que matar a todos, tú. A ver, tú. Cúrate, cúrate, cúrate. Qué bueno, yo matando a todos, tío. Oh, casi no tengo balas, ¿eh? Así que era playback, no estaba cantando, ¿eh? Está guay la música. Se rompen, tío, qué chulo. Wow. ¿Ahí detrás qué? I don't wanna do it. ¿Se murió? Echar abajo. Venga. Agarrar. Uf. Wow. Coño, tío. Es que los puedes agarrar. Quería recargar. Sí. Vale, nada.
Still do this. I just need to concentrate. I need some nuke. This can't be. I had everything lined up perfectly.
Dios, te hemos pillado,
Let
pero
us
vamos.
talk.
Stay the fuck away. You can't touch me. I do business with the new guy.
You seem to know a lot about him.
You're not getting anything out of me. Do you know how many cops I've killed? I ain't scared of you. Besides, I'm pumped up with nuke like a freaking power plant.
Then get ready for a meltdown.
If you think you're gonna...
Calladito.
Quite a grip you got there.
¿Qué? ¿Ahora qué? ¿Gracioso? Como lo interrogo. ¿Me lo llevo o qué? No quiero matarlo. Toma.
Is that supposed to scare me? Not a single scratch.
Tengo que hacerle...
Knock yourself out. That's not even mine. Hey, that stuff doesn't come cheap.
Eso te jode, Te jode. Oh, mira. Vamos a reventar.
No! That was the only thing in my collection that I didn't steal. I freaking hate you!
Vale. ¿No vas a decir algo? No, mira. ¿Ves la segunda?
I'll never rest until every pig in Detroit is dead.
Vale, ¿quieres otra?
Screw you, bastard! That is not a way to treat a famous person!
Tú lo has decidido. Y esta, mira, esta la voy a coger. Y la voy a estrellar.
yourself out. That's not even mine.
La puta que le parió. Pues voy a robar el... Ahora me quedo el nuque. ¿Qué más? Voy a reventar esto. Bueno, aquí regalo de cumpleaños de Scott. Ayer alguien me mandó un estime por mi cumpleaños. Quiero localizar el alma candidata y dar las gracias a mi forma, de una manera especial. Quiero marcarle a fuego la fecha de mi cumpleaños. Es el 11 del 05, no ayer. Menudo fan, una superestrella decepcionada. Y este es el último.
Hey, that stuff doesn't come cheap. That's enough. I'll talk.
Lewis, I have Soot. He is ready to give me his statement about the new guy.
Wouldn't you rather hear it from the man himself?
Where is Officer Lewis?
She's outside, right next to me. We're having a nice citizen-officer chat. Why don't you take my rising star
Tírame con
and join
nuestra
us,
compañera.
so we can exchange partners?
Hey, what the hell are you doing now?
Me lo llevo
The
aquí.
new guy is here. You are coming with me.
In that case, giddy up.
Mira, tenemos la
You know
combinación.
my birthday? I don't remember getting a gift from you. That's not nice.
Tiene a Lewis, el tipo nuevo. Y llevarle este.
Can you even feel the fear? Because you should be crapping in your pants right now. You have stepped into a big freaking mess.
Cleaning up the town mess is what I do.
That was an awesome concert. If it wasn't for you, they would have never have guessed it was all on playback.
Ya,
I
pero...
need some fluke. I take nuke, nuke, nuke. Everywhere I look, I see nuke, nuke, nuke.
Bueno, ¿cómo está aquí el chato? Era un playback que te cagas, tú. Se notaba.
My left hip is getting a bit numb. Can we swap sides?
Hostia. Nos dan cosas.
What are we stopping for? Huh? Is your battery drained or something?
Hostias. Uy, Robocop.
Now, me and your partner here are growing impatient. Why don't you hurry up?
Cabrón este, tío.
What's wrong? Piggy scared of a meat hook?
No, chaval. Está flipando en colores aquí el Alex Murphy. Bueno, ay.
Lewis,
I'm all right, Murphy.
drop your weapon. You are under arrest.
I don't think you're reading this situation correctly.
Thanks for the ride, big guy. It's the new guy in town. Welcome to Detroit. I assume you've seen our little TV spot. Short and sweet. You know the first rule of show business and drug dealing, right? Leave them wanting more. That's a lighter you got there.
Murphy?
Something wrong, cop.
Hey, so, I think it's time to get back to business.
You fucking idiot. Your stupid stunt put a spotlight on me. Oh, you want to talk business? Here's a free lesson. You never, ever fuck with the money. I don't think so.
Murphy, what's happening?
Now that we've got that out of the way, let me introduce myself. My name is Wendell Antonowski. I believe you've met my brother before. My brother really did a number on you, didn't he? But, thanks to him, you've been given this great opportunity.
What the fuck are you doing to him?
There are people who would do anything to be in your position, to have your abilities, and yet you attach yourself to something that is the weakest in you, to the part that's still human. Imagine the pristine life you could lead without the things that limit you.
Murphy, don't let him get inside your head!
Like her. No attachments, no leverage. I admit, when I first heard that you were the reason my idiot brother was dead, I was furious. But then I got to thinking, why would I let anyone have such power over me? So I let it go. And now, I'm here to help you do the same.
No.
This is not an act of revenge. This is a gift.
Fuck you, scumbag!
Lewis!
A la mierda.
Another fucking glitch. What a shit show.
Everything's ready.
Switch him back on already.
Lewis!
Whoa, Robo. Calm down. He'll tear the equipment apart.
Wendell Antonowski ran away and Lewis is in the hospital. What did you do? Just stand there and watch it as it happened?
I want to see her.
She's in surgery as we speak, so that's not gonna happen. Instead, you're gonna go through with your psych evaluation.
Let me go!
The old man wasn't happy that I let you skip your first session and was adamant that I make sure you attend this one. Especially since the problem of you malfunctioning has obviously persisted. So, Doctor, do your thing.
What? Now? He's in no shape to be examined.
I'm afraid that I must insist.
This is highly unprofessional.
I need to apprehend Wendell.
I don't think you understand your options, Shiny. In that you don't have any. You either comply, or you'll be dismantled. I'm only really rooting for one of these options.
Very well.
Doctor?
If this is supposed to resemble a therapy session in any way, I need everyone that isn't my client to leave. That is not negotiable. And is it necessary to have him restrained?
That's for your safety. What if he loses control? Exactly.
If anything goes wrong, just use this reset button. One press, and he goes back to La La Land.
Okay, let's leave the good doctor to work. And Robo, see me after this is over.
I'm sorry it has to look like this. Are you at least sitting comfortably enough to have this conversation?
It is irrelevant how comfortable I am.
It all contributes to your overall performance. I understand this is not an ideal situation, and this is probably the last place you want to be right now.
I'm not the only one unwilling to be here. Your heart rate is above 120 BPM.
You're equipped with a heart rate monitor? I imagine it comes in handy in your line of work.
It does.
I agree this whole thing is happening rather fast, but we are both professionals at helping others. So how about we start again? My name is Dr. Olivia Blanche. Naturally, I've heard people refer to you by different names, but I'm curious to hear which one you prefer.
Soy Alex Murphy. Me llaman Robocop, ¿acaso importa?
Robocop is the name I was given.
If that is what you prefer, then Robocop it is. I've worked with many police officers that have gone through traumatic experiences, but I think we can both agree that you are no ordinary police officer. How do you see your situation?
I am a cybernetic organism, a fusion of both the remains of the policeman Alex Murphy and this high-tech armor.
So we can't rule out that your actions are influenced by your human part. But that's something that I've already learned from the reports. What I would much rather hear is how do you perceive yourself?
Perceive?
Yes. See, what I found immensely helpful in working with my patients is transparency. In order to help each other, we need to be able to see each other fully.
This is how I see myself.
Thank you for making this step.
Now that you see me the way I am, do you wish to push the reset button? Your heart rate remains high.
No, not at all. It's actually my secret that is making me nervous, not yours. You're not the only one here with prosthetic body parts. This hand, you must have wondered what happened. Some time ago, I was a victim of a crime. A thief broke into my house. He made a lot of noise and my neighbors called the police. And Ed 209 reacted to the call and mistakenly recognized me as a threat. My hand was red mist moments later. Since that day, I have become, let's say, a little leery of machines.
Do you fear me?
I fear the unpredictability that machines bring with them. So when I heard there was a chance to contribute to the research on the stability of OCP's mechanical units, I jumped at the opportunity. I hope you don't find it unprofessional. Getting that off my chest made me feel a bit better. How about you check my pulse now?
It has dropped below 120 BPM.
You see, I don't just impose things onto my clients. I practice what I preach because it seems to work. I think that makes for a very promising start. Thank you, Robocop.
A ver qué tal hemos hecho. Casi. Una agente del mes. A ver. Consigue una sobreagente en todas las evaluaciones. Joder. Muy bien. evaluación obligatoria.
All done. Robo, there's something I need to show you.
Bueno. Coger la placa de circuito impresa.
I know that OCP can be a real pain in the ass, but this might change your mind a bit. We've been working behind the scenes on giving your sidearm the treatment it deserves. The Auto 9 can now be equipped with a motherboard. Once the motherboard is in, you'll be able to mount a number of processors on it. Each processor can vastly improve your aim, damage, or stability. See for yourself.
Insertar un chip en una ranura vacía de la placa base. Los chips tienen diferentes tipos de conexiones y niveles de mejora. Úsalos para alimentar otras áreas del sistema y actualizar el Auto 9. Evita los componentes reductores rojos que rebajan las estadísticas del arma. Cada placa base tiene su especialización, diseño y ventajas. No puede haber tío, más de una placa base. Tía. Auto 9. Hemos subido el daño un 17%. Claro, cojo esto. Claro, vale. Ah, puedo fusionar chips. O sea, si cojo 10, 10, 10, unir, 14, está. 11, 11 y 11, unir, 15, está bien. Vale. Entonces si aquí pongo solo uno recto de 17, se ha añadido que aumenta el volumen de los efectos visuales sangrientos. Me gusta, eso me gusta mucho. Vamos a añadir. ¿Qué más? Mira, vamos a coger el 15%. Ahí. Vale, no tengo más. 13%, 14. Esto no entraría bien aquí, no. No. Vale, ¿qué le puedo poner? Un 14. Aquí. Jalomanos menos 5. Perforación del blindaje. Dispara balas continuamente al apretar el gatillo. Esto me da un poquito igual, la verdad. Y si le damos solo uno de entrada, por ejemplo un 11 de esto, claro, más capacidad. Está guapo esto. Aquí lo malo, que sí o sí, bueno, lo voy a dejar así, está guapo. Está bien, está bien. Mira, tenemos 3 puntos. Voy a coger este. Ahí va.
the lookout. There's OCP tech in everything. You wouldn't believe how many useful processors can be salvaged from old devices. Okay, that's it from me. Becker wants to see you. He's taken over Reed's office. Say what you want about the man, but that takes guts.
Hostia, así que ahora nuestra pistola mola. A ver si ha cambiado de apariencia también, estaría guapo eso. Cambio también de apariencia. Una cosa que me gusta mucho en los juegos, cuando mejoras algo, también de notarlo en estadísticas y en daño, también notarlo en el aspecto. Por ejemplo, en God of War, cada vez que vas mejorando, God of War, bueno, nórdicos y griegos también, cuando vas mejorando las armas, se van añadiendo detallitos nuevos y al final mola.
Now for something positive. The daughter of Jens Danielson, Prime Minister of Norway, who was brutally murdered during last year's parliamentary session, is expecting a baby. It's a girl.
¿En serio? ¿Están locos o qué?
Any news on Luis? Not yet, but she's been through worse. Don't think too much about it.
You know you're right. We should stay strong and focused, just like her.
Bueno. Está llena la comisaría. Ve, aquí hay cositas. ¿Qué es? Agente de la médica OCP de Detroit, estimada agente Cruz. En respuesta a la solicitud, tengo que en cuenta que una retirada anticipada supone rescisión del seguro médico que cubre a usted y a su esposa, sin posibilidad de prolongación. En atención a su esposa, dado que ella utiliza activamente el paquete de tratamiento oncológico, le recomendamos seguir trabajando el tiempo que le corresponda. Clara Bright. También hemos visto algo de la oncología. Oye, macho. El trabajo no se duerme.
Hey, Murphy, do you have a minute? It's about Lewis.
Dime.
Did you say Lewis?
Yeah. Me and a bunch of guys decided to sign this get well card for her. I figured that you'd want to sign it as well.
A get well card?
Yeah, I know it's just that we want to let her know we're with her.
Me gustaría firmar la tarjeta.
I would like to sign it.
Thanks, Murphy. I knew you'd understand. Actually, there are a few signatures that we still need. Could you ask them? I think I need a break. To start, Kowalski is hiding somewhere in the lobby.
Understood.
Vale, vamos a dárselo. Kowalski. Se llama como el pingüino de Madagascar. No, yo quiero hacer esto. No coincide. Kowalski. Esto es Kowalski. Está sobado. Creo que no. No sé qué está llorando. Así que le rompió la nariz.
Oh, I didn't see you there, Murphy.
What are you doing here, officer?
Nothing much. Just trying to collect my thoughts.
Would you sign the get well card for Lewis? I am supposed to get it signed and then pass it on to another officer.
Yeah, sure thing. That's a great idea. There you go. Signed. But could you pass it along to another officer? I think I'd like to stay here for a little bit longer.
Understandable. Take your time.
Thanks, Murphy. Kurtz hasn't signed it yet. He was in the locker room last time I saw him.
¿Dónde las taquillas? Gente Kurtz. Pensar que la habían quitado.
I am looking for Officer Kurtz.
He's in the shower. Actually, he's been in there for half an hour.
Es que le habían quitado... Joder. Hostia, son cosas duras, Ramírez, te he dejado un uniforme en la taquilla con todos los agujeros de la bala que bien cosidos. De nada. Pero si vuelvo a oír llamarme, abuelita tejedora, vas a ir de patrulla en Barajas. ¿Y esto? Quiere que le lleve la toalla.
My heat signature recognizes that the water is cold. Is everything all right, Officer Kurtz?
Oh, talking to me? Yeah, I guess I stayed here longer than I anticipated.
I have a card to sign. It is for Lewis.
I'd love to sign it, but I don't want to get it wet. Could you grab my towel for me? Yellow one.
Sí, ya lo he
should
visto,
be
ya
by
lo he
my
visto.
locker.
Okay.
Ya lo he visto, ya lo he visto. Y yo no tengo taquilla.
There you go.
Thanks. Just give me a minute. There, signed. I think that it's beautiful what you're doing.
You are shivering.
Yeah, I was lost in my thoughts. Didn't notice that I used up all the hot water.
Thinking about Lewis.
Yeah, but I can't imagine what you're thinking. She's your partner. Speaking of partner, I see that O'Neill hasn't signed a card yet. Be a good guy and get it to her, okay? She's at the range. She'll yell at me if she finds out there was a card for Lewis and she didn't get to sign it.
I will make sure that happens.
También este es el pobre hombre que la mujer le ha negado el servicio de tratamiento de oncología. Pobre hombre. Está abajo de la armería. Mola porque se van leyendo cositas de los... ¿Cómo se bajaba? Ah, por aquí, mira. Mira. En su normal este... Eso lo he detenido. Calla. Estos son los que hemos estado deteniendo a lo largo de la noche.
Is everything all right?
I think my service weapon ain't calibrated right.
I could perform a check for you.
Yeah. Okay. Give it a go.
Que este no está bien calibrado, a ver.
I guess you don't have any problems with it.
El problema lo tenías tú, yo creo.
Your service weapon is calibrated correctly.
Yeah, I guess so.
What is the matter?
I can't lie. I wanted to come here and blow off some steam, but my hands are shaking thinking about Lewis.
Officer.
It's just that if it happened to you, it could have happened to any one of us. Lewis is one tough cookie. She'll pull through, I'm sure of it. But I'm not so sure I could say the same thing about my partner. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make it about me.
It is difficult.
Is there anything I can do for you?
You can sign this Get Well card for Lewis.
Sure thing. There you go. Almost everyone's already here. That says a lot about her impact on all of us. There's only one person missing, Sergeant Reed. He's in the garage.
Tengo el mejor punto, ¿no? ¿Qué? ¿Ramírez? Una mierda. Esto lo tengo que poner yo. Fin. No, esa no. Oh, qué mal. Ah, ahora se me cambia. Qué mal, se me cambia ahora. Ahí va. Venga, ahora sí. Ah, casi. Bueno, lo he superado. ¡Hala! Robocop. Hombre, ya. Que vuelvas.
Murphy, do you have a minute?
¿Tienes un minuto? Sí, hablar. Vamos.
I noticed you running around the precinct.
I am collecting signatures on a Get Well card for Lewis.
I know. That's what I wanted to talk to you about. I ride everyone hard, and they probably see me as a drill sergeant. And maybe they think that I do it because I don't care. But I do care for each and every one of you. And what I'm trying to say is that I'd like to sign that card, if you let me.
Espera, que he puesto mute sin querer.
We are a family. You should sign it.
Everyone's here already. Lewis, she made an impact. We've got to get the ones that did that to her.
That is my intention.
Right. Keep the card. She should get it from you. Thank you, Murphy.
Muy bien. Vale, vamos a hablar con el sargento Reed, que está ahí. Bueno, es el despacho. Creo que tenemos que ir a hablar con el otro. Uy. Voy a echar un ojo por aquí. Este cabrón.
Thank you for this opportunity, Mr. Becker.
You are very determined. I must have seen your application like 20 times.
I assumed they were getting lost in the mail.
That didn't stop you, did it? You're persistent and capable, too. Highest marks on all the written tests. Pretty much an ideal candidate. Aside from the fact that you don't meet any of the physical requirements, that's actually remarkable. Short stuff.
Unfortunately, sir.
Why is being a cop so important to you?
My father was a police officer, and his father was one, too.
Police family, huh? It must be heartbreaking not to be able to continue a family tradition. You know, I have the power to look the other way and make you a cop despite your shortcomings. In exchange, I only ask for one thing. Your complete loyalty. And maybe a touch of gratitude as well.
Will I still get a badge? Like a proper police officer?
Badge? Oh yeah, sure.
Then Officer Washington is reporting for duty.
Good. There you go, young'un.
Is that blood?
We don't make a badge for every new officer. We just reassign the old ones after cops retire.
Or die.
Robocop. I'm a big fan.
Well, that's great, because you'll be spending a lot of time together.
Meaning?
Aside from his regular dispatch duty, Officer Washington will become your personal overseer.
Overseer?
Yes, you will report to me on his every action. Hopefully that will prevent him from continuing to tarnish his already murky reputation. His recent behavior casts a shadow on OCP, and we can't have that.
That's a lot of responsibility for a rookie.
Every other cop refused this post. But you won't. You wouldn't jeopardize your career, right?
No, sir.
I would like to proceed with my investigation, now that we know that the new guy is Wendell Antonowski.
Was he even listening to anything I've been saying? Absolutely fucking not. You're off the case. Actually, you're off all cases. There's a bunch of documents that need archiving in the records room. That's your priority now.
Understood.
Now go. I'll tell Achilles about what's what in this godforsaken place.
Uy, qué cabrón.
It's Ulysses, sir.
Hey, first rule, kiddo, never question your superiors.
Qué mal me queda este cabrón. Sala de registros.
Hi, Murphy. I was told you'd come to help me. This is exciting. I don't get many visitors here.
What seems to be the problem?
Mr. Becker wants you to do some maintenance work, so, please scan the servers, see if they're operating properly. I'm sure they are, but he insisted I found a job here for you. Yeah, I wish I had something more exciting for you to do, since for me, this is where all the action happens.
Explain.
With this wealth of information at your fingertips, this records room should be a real hotbed of activity. Others don't seem to know how fun it is to dig through all this stuff. You can play a real-life detective here.
Officer Cecil, you are a detective.
Yeah, but mostly just a paper pusher.
So, if one wanted to find out the whereabouts of a particular criminal, what would one do?
That's easy. Just check the computer in the back. Type in who you're looking for and see if there are any matches. Just remember to scan the servers at some point. Mr. Becker will blow his top if I don't make sure you checked him.
Vale, ahora tenemos que hacer de... Ciber, señor. A ver. Escaneando.
Perfect working condition.
Como es debido. Funciona como es debido. Esto...
Working perfectly.
Funciona como es debido. Este.
I am detecting a malfunction.
Fallo detectado.
Doesn't seem right.
This server is compromised.
Good thing you noticed it. It could lead to the loss of important data. I'll make sure Mr. Beck knows what a tremendous job you did here.
¿Algo más? No. Vale. Vamos al ordenador. Busca información de Wander Antonovsky.
I'm telling you, this is incredible. Just type in your search. He's never been charged? Well, that's hard to believe. There's a neat feature you can try. See who attempted to access his file before you did. Maybe that'll help us.
Officer Briggs.
Briggs? That must be the last lead that he checked before going missing. So his case led him to the Street Vultures territory?
Street Vultures.
Maybe those two cases are connected after all. I'll have to report this to Sergeant Reed.
And I am on my way.
There's nothing I can say to stop you, is there?
No.
Well, then instead I'll say, go kick ass for Lewis.
Y yo me voy antes de que venga alguien.
We need to be on guard. OCP is trying to smuggle more of their staff into our ranks.
You're right. We can't trust them. God knows what sort of people they are.
Let's stay sharp and smoke them out.
Pues vámonos. Sí.
Ah, Robocop. I was looking everywhere for you. I wanted to say that this is an incredible honor for me. But, you know, I get the feeling you don't see eye to eye with Mr. Becker. Yet, despite the position I'm in, I'll do my best to assist you in any way I can.
Vale, Miles.
So, what are you doing here?
I am going to Highland Park.
Isn't that Street Vulture's turf?
That is where the lead took Briggs. It could be connected to Wendell.
Oh, man. That's exactly what Mr. Becker told me you shouldn't do. It's my duty to stop you. Is it even safe for you to go? I mean, think of yourself. You keep malfunctioning, right? What if something happens again?
Que no pasa nada, Miles.
Hey, Murphy, I found this on the back seat of your cruiser. It's for you.
I can't let you go. Is there some sort of a command for that? Robocop, off. Robocop, stay.
Oh,
hey, all cops have to follow rules. Especially you. You're a cop and a machine, so you can't go. Your systems won't allow it. Right?
Wrong.
Robocop? Robocop? Don't do this to me. Not on my first day.
Es la chapa de Alex Murphy, supongo.
I know you're listening. There is still time to stop and turn back. The Street Vultures are territorial and vicious. You wouldn't want to be caught on their turf, especially by their leader, Spike. You know, I'm reading that he's known to be exceptionally savage. Apparently, none of his enemies got out of Highland Park alive.
I will be the first.
I'm gonna get fired.
Están los moteros estos. Se ve muy guay, ¿eh?
Finding a missing police officer there will be like looking for a needle in a haystack. I'm looking at the map of this place and it's huge. There's no way you can investigate without being noticed. Street vultures are the biggest gang in Detroit.
I have a large supply of bullets.
Bueno, chicos, vamos a dejar aquí el directo. Así que nada, espero que os haya gustado y nos vemos en el siguiente. Adiós, adiós. Adiós.